everyone. My name is Jalai Pandya, and today with me I have my esteemed guest, Mr. Jayesh Shah from SpinKnit Group in Kenya. And today, in this yet another episode of iFaber, we will learn so many things from Jayesh Shah. So before I proceed, I would like to quickly introduce Jayesh Shah. Many of you are already aware about him. He is one of the torch bearer of operational excellence, and one of the first few company actually started practicing operational excellence many years back in Africa. So Mr. Shah is a graduated from prestigious Leeds University in UK. He's graduated in textile engineering, and apart from his professional qualification and successfully running the group's textile business, he is also a practicing pranic healer, and is a trust managing trustee of GMCKS Pranic Healing Foundation of East Africa. So welcome, sir, and namaste. Uh,
Okay, thank you.
Today, my viewers would look forward to hear from you more about your journey and how it goes about. So I have a few questions for you, sir, today. So to begin with, SpinKnit Limited is a leading textile manufacturer in Kenya. You have committed team of over 750 employees. SpinKnit has played a vital role in industrial growth and development in Kenya for last 37 years. Apart from textile, the group is well known for its different reputed diversified manufacturing concerns throughout Africa in plastics, horticulture, flour, sugar, etc., to name a few. Can you tell us more about Spinit and your journey with Spinit, sir?
So thank you, Jalay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all the viewers. Uh, my journey as in SpinKnit started way back in 1984 when I graduated and came back to Kenya. It was then I started my career with SpinKnit as a family concern. It was something that we had this particular unit we started in 1981 thereabouts, and I joined straight away into the organization. We had a little bit of a partnership where we were going with our partners, and that partnership was splitted in the year 1990. So it's been a journey of lots of growth, lots of changes, lots of various things along the line that happened. And one of the biggest things which I can attribute that our sustenance and our growth and our aspects of quality management in all aspects started way back in the year 1997, 98, when I started searching for a lot of things that could help the organization move forward. And one of the things was to understand how can we be competitive worldwide. If tomorrow something happens, how can we be worldwide competitive? And one of the things that led us to looking at ways and means of understanding how we can manage this and be competitive with good quality and good products in the marketplace. So that was one of our biggest hurdles, or one of the biggest challenges that we had at that point in time. And we stumbled upon the Kaizen principles and the Kaizen way of working. So initially we started with Kaizen in the year around 2000, it was 2000, 2001. And we started with a journey with them. And we had a lot of gains at that point in time, but however, we were facing a lot of sustained issues at that point in time. And this also led for us to try and understand what was it that was not helping us to sustain, what improvements we were making were not sustaining. So when we then looked at Faber, and when we started looking at Faber and how we would work with them in conjunction to understand that what will lead us to sustenance. So this has been one of the journeys that we were very proud of, that this particular journey of sustenance has really helped us with Faber to sustain. And with Faber, we also got ideas that we built on together as a team, and this led to various other motivational things that happened to our employees, and brought in more sustenance and more team building spirits and understanding of how we work as teams, how we together can achieve much more through teams. And this was one of the other aspects which really helped us to grow within the organization.
I am humbled to receive this word of testimonial from you, sir. I'm glad. I think my entire team would be the happiest today. When it comes from stalwarts like you, it really means a lot to us. So, moving forward, sir, you are a director at Spinit. That's your corporate role. But apart from that, you were the president of Rotary Club of Nakuru last year, and also everyone knows, and as I also mentioned earlier, that you are a senior pranic healing practitioner and managing trustee of GMCKS Pranic Healing Foundation of East Africa. Sir, can you tell us more about how you can manage such diverse responsibility? Because someone at your stature would be always busy doing so many things, looking after business, and then also doing service to the society. So how do you balance, work and your passion?
So I'll just touch a little bit back, going back way back into 97, 98, when I actually came across pranic healing as an alternative modality. And one of the things which I learned from that particular aspect of the school was that there is energy around us and everything is energy. And that's how I got involved in pranic healing, to understand what energy means and where it means and how it works, how we can utilize this knowledge and wisdom to enhance our lives in all aspects. And one of the biggest things that happened was understanding pranic healing and understanding the teachings really helped me to manage a lot of our people aspects, the aspects of family, the aspects of social circles, the aspects of understanding how we can give back to society, not only from a perspective of getting things from society, but how do we give back and where do we give back? How can we make meaningful changes in the society?
Great, sir. So, it's very important to understand that fourth dimension, and I'm sure the one who can understand can lead a better life. So, moving forward, sir, that you have already mentioned about your journey with the quality excellence, operational excellence. So, on that journey, SVG has won numerous awards for quality excellence. How do you feel about it, and what are your thoughts moving forward?
Well, excellence is something we have to embrace in our activities. It is something that if we don't do, then we get left behind. And this is something, as I mentioned earlier on, and when you look at the longevity of an institution, we have to embrace this particular aspect and keep on improving and keep on creating more excellence. It's a step-by-step journey, and it really, even today, I can't say that I am 100% excellent, because it is something which we continually keep on improving, and we're improving at all different levels of the institution or whatever we are working with. And this is a philosophy that you have to have in life, not only at your workplace, but in every aspects of our life. And this is where we have been putting this in place, especially at Spinit, with this particular philosophy. We have always seen that we are able to improve things year on year, month on month, where even in many cases, day to day, also we improve various things. Um, on the side of awards and all that, yes, we have done a lot of work, especially on the energy management systems, where we have received numerous awards on various levels, including energy, say from a fuel perspective, energy from the hydropower energy that we use. So all those perspectives we've been getting a lot of awards because of the efforts that we put in and the systems and procedures we created. And in today, even I will say that we are not 100% because there is still more to be done. And every year there is much more that we see that we can do. And this is something you have to create it within a culture of your teams, of your management style, that you can, when you create that type of culture, you can then keep on continually improving on whatever your activities are and whatever the things that we do.
Absolutely, sir. As you said, there is yet a lot more to achieve. And for me, excellence, as you rightly put it across, it is not about competing with other, but competing with your own self and being better every day in whatever way we can. That's what I think the excellence is all about. And that journey should continue every day so that as a human being, as an organization, we always grow. Moving forward, sir, I won't take much of your time. I'll just ask two more questions. So my next question is that Spinit has been associated with Faber Infinite for almost 8+ years now. How has Spinit's operational excellence journey been in collaboration with Faber Infinite? Can you share some growth number if possible?
I will just say a few things on that. One is that Faber gave us a very stable platform in terms of, like I mentioned earlier, sustenance was one of the biggest issues. And with Faber, we got a lot of other ideas coming in where sustenance became a much more better platform. And with that sustenance platform, the improvement journey became even more stronger. With that improvement journey, we got multiple growths in various stages of our production areas. If I may say that one of the biggest things that we saw was our wastage is literally halved in that sense. And then we had productivity figures going up and man, like we say, production per man hour also begin to improve. And that we have seen it improving by almost 30-40% in some cases, some a little bit less, but in my view, even with 20-30% of productivity increase for the same manpower that you use is quite phenomenal.
Great. I'm glad you said that, sir. But on similar line, I just have one last question for you. That whenever we talk about improvement, it's a journey of managing change. And when it comes to asking people to getting into newer way of doing things or changing themselves the way they are working, it's not easy. And sometimes the resistance comes at a different level. So as a leader, how do you keep your team motivated at different levels so that they continue practicing and continue that journey of excellence?
So one of the things that we introduced, especially again with Faber, we created things on a competitive basis where people would uh, create. So we created a journey which we call Pamoja to Taweza. Together we can. So this journey is the one which we helps all the people to be motivated, number one, because we also give certain rewards at the end of the journey or at the end of the project, and we put it in phases, and every phase we term it as 1 year phase. So there is a lot of um, projects that we create, and within the projects that journey remains for that 1 year, and at the end of the year we evaluate these projects, and the top projects get a reward for it, and that is one of the motivating factors that happen. Apart from that, we do a lot of trainings for the members of the team, uh, take them to trainings of various projects and various tools that we can use within those projects. So it also upgrades their skill sets. It also upgrades their aspects of understanding things in a better way, and therefore they also strive to do things in a better way. and that also helps the whole projects to move up in terms of their qualitatively, quantitatively. Also, they start doing much better, and this has helped not only the projects but all the people who get involved in the projects. They also benefit from that to a larger degree. And then when they go for their rewards, we don't only involve only the members who work at the organization, but also their families go with this particular reward that we give them. It may be a trip out at the coast, or trip into Nairobi or some other place, and that would then also motivate the families that they are in a better place, and also the employees of the company feel good um, when their families are also being treated when they do good.
Glad, sir. I think one of the key things which you are doing is introducing that structured reward and recognition mechanism. And the best part I have ever seen is that you not only taking care of your employees, but you are also involving their family. And I think that's what makes a difference and help you and the organization saves millions of shillings every year in terms of any improvement. So with this, sir, we are coming to the end of this particular interview, which we will publish along with our bi-monthly newsletter. And on behalf of Faber Infinite and my viewers, I would like to thank you very much. Thank you, the Spinit Group, for giving us an opportunity to interview you. And we look forward to have a lasting journey and a relationship with Spinit Group, sir. So thank you very much, sir. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Namaste to you all. And bless you. Thank you.